Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably searching for a perfect webinar secrets review. So I'll go over how it works and I'll give you my 2 cents whether I think it's a good investment for you. But I mean, it's not much of an investment. It's only $7, but you still have to invest your time, right? So I'll talk about that. So you're here obviously because you're interested in doing webinars. I think that's great. They're an awesome way to sell, lots of stuff online, supplements, network marketing, affiliate marketing. Maybe you have your own coaching program really allow you to convert your leads into sales. However, webinars can get quite complicated if you don't have the right information. And what happens is you end up talking for 2 hours, um, you know, putting all this time into preparation, and no one ends up taking action. So it's good to have a template to follow. Now Russell Brunson, the creator of this, I don't know if you don't know. Sorry, you might not realize this, but he's actually the owner of a software called ClickFunnels. Probably most of you do know that. So he's definitely 100% legit. He's written several books that have like 4.7, 4.8 ratings on Amazon. So if you're wondering, is he trustworthy? He definitely is. And a lot of his pupils have gone on to make, crazy amounts of money. So his methods work. Now, now he gives his backstory in here. He talks about how he went to his first marketing conference in his early 20s. He saw other people selling on stage, so he thought, how difficult could it be? So he tried to model what they were doing, and he completely bombed. He didn't make any sales, but he was determined to learn this skill because he saw these other presenters making, $100,000 in a 1 hour presentation, and he understood the power of that. And so he ended up kind of tweaking things, modeling different people, and ended up getting really good at presenting on stage, where to the point he could sell anything. He could just insert a product and replicate the process like clockwork because he followed certain steps. Now, now he kind of got sick of being on the road all the time. He wanted to spend more time at home. So what he did is he transitioned from the offline world to the online world to start doing webinars, and he tweaked things for the online because things are a bit different online, and he's over the past 15 years he's managed to perfect his webinar presentations, and that's what you'll be getting with this. So and what's cool about webinars is this information not just applies to webinars but also sales videos. Maybe you're doing Facebook lives or Instagram lives, social media videos, YouTube videos, and a lot more. So it doesn't really matter. As long as you're doing video, you can definitely get value out of this product. Now, as far as the training, he talks about things that a lot of the stuff makes sense, but a lot of the stuff, frankly, isn't that intuitive. Like I never would have thought about doing this stuff. He talks about justifying your audience's failures, basically telling them, look, I understand it's difficult to lose weight, but it's not your fault. The information you've been getting is really bad. For example, if you're trying to sell weight loss products, so justifying failures. He talks about the one thing, sticking with one thing, and kind of weaving that in throughout the entire presentation. One thing that'll really help your audience. You don't want to focus on 10 things, just one. And within that one thing, you want to give them 3 secrets that they can get started with today, essentially, and get results from. Now, and now you want about around 75% of your webinar to be, storytelling and, actually providing value. And the last 25% is basically a sales pitch. And what you want to do when you transition to the sales pitch is you essentially ask your audience, is it okay if I show you this package I have, this additional stuff? And then they're all going to say yes if you've done a good job. And then you just show them your what you're trying to sell them. And what you want to do is stack value. So you tell them, here's everything you're getting. Like you provide a long list of stuff, and you attach a value to each of it, a dollar value, so they know what they're getting. That's called stacking value. So all these little things, I never would have thought of. Because webinar, it's a real skill you can learn. It's not something, a lot of us come out of the womb knowing this stuff. It's a skill like anything, right? So you want to take a very methodical approach to it. Now, all this can be done on PowerPoint, which is another great thing. You don't need some fancy studio equipment or be an amazing video editor or anything like that. And you will need some additional tools as well, but they're not expensive. So for all that, you're getting for the training, you're getting it's cost $7. And this is the exact training. He used to charge $10,000 for week-long events. So Now you get some bonuses in addition to the core training. You get the perfect webinar training. So that's his using his template or framework, as he likes to call it, how to actually use it the best way. The second bonus is how to teach frameworks. So it's kind of interesting. He's telling you he's teaching you how to do what he's teaching. So it's kind of like that movie Inception, right? But it works. Obviously, he's proof of it. Now, he talks about how to develop your framework and how to teach it in a way that causes an impact using stories. So a framework is basically just like a template, essentially. He just calls it frameworks. The third bonus is what's called the stack. That's his closing technique. This is 2.5 hour long training, and it's something he learned from one of his biggest mentors. Um, and he tried removing this as in part of his webinars, but he found his sales plummeted. So the stack, this closing technique called the stack, is really important apparently. His fourth bonus is all about the it's called the perfect webinar funnel. It's basically training and what's called share funnels. That's where he's gonna share his pages in ClickFunnels, is the software he owns. So obviously he's trying to get you to buy ClickFunnels if you don't already have it. I've used ClickFunnels personally. It is a good software. It's honestly it's not my favorite. I now use Thrive Architect. It does all the same stuff as ClickFunnels, and it's a lot cheaper. But ClickFunnels is a great software. I can't really say anything bad about it. Lots of very successful marketers continue to use it to this day. Now, now, um, Now he talks about how this offer is only available for a limited time at this price. I don't know if that's just a marketing technique, like if you scroll down below, or he really means it. Probably just marketing. And also for an additional $47, you get access to his PowerPoint and Keynote files. If you don't know, Keynote is just another slide software similar to PowerPoint. So you can essentially get access to his slides and just plug and play depending on whatever you're selling. So that's pretty neat. And then you have several upsells, so which can annoy some people, but he has to make money somehow. So, and you could just copy what he's doing in your business, right? So the first upsell is his 10x secrets for $297. That's 6 hours of training on where he'll teach you how he made close to $3 million selling from the stage and just doing 90-minute presentations from the stage. The second upsell is his 10x closing secrets. That's a lot of these have the word secrets in them. So that's his special training program, actually done by one of his mentors for $297, and that's just it's all about speaking, getting good at speaking, giving presentations. The third upsell is his funnel hackathon, and that's a 3 day um, 3 day intensive training. Um, where people this was filmed previously where people flew to Idaho to learn from him, um, how to build a business how to come up with a business idea from scratch and turn it into a profitable funnel, and you'll be getting access to those recordings for $497. So my final verdict is this worth it? I think it's good training if you want to learn funnels. There's probably no one better to learn from. I mean, if you want to learn how to do webinars. um, but the thing you need to be asking yourself is, do you actually need webinars in your business? Well, first of all, do you have something to sell, right? Is it a high ticket product? Because webinars are more designed for high ticket stuff like $300, $500, $1,000, $2,000, that sort of thing. If you're selling, like if you're an affiliate marketer, for example, and you're selling products that start under $50 and they have an upsell process, I think a webinar is kind of overkill, quite frankly. And because it's tough. I mean, you could have the best blueprint, but you're still going to have to be a good speaker and keep people engaged for an hour or an hour and a half, right? And that's not an easy thing to do, right? That takes time to develop, and some of us will never get good at it. So it just depends who you are. If you're here because you specifically want to learn about doing webinars, I think it's worth the $7, certainly. But maybe you're here, you're just not necessarily interested in doing webinars. You just want a reliable way to make money from home, right? And you understand the power of internet marketing. Well, I was in your position almost 2 years ago. I tried all sorts of stuff. I tried blogging, freelancing, domain flipping, filling out surveys, you name it, I've tried it. And what I found, the best and simplest business model out there is actually affiliate marketing. Now, if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, all it is, it's where you promote other people's digital products. You can sell physical, but I suggest sticking with digital, and in exchange for a commission. And it can be in any niche you want. This works great for weight loss, personal development, relationships, how to build a beehive, make money from home, whatever you're interested in, or you think you could potentially get interested in, that's the niche you should go with. And you don't have to be anyone special. You don't have to be a great salesperson. You could just be an average, a stay-at-home wife, doesn't working, at a warehouse. It doesn't really matter. You don't need any special credentials or education. Anyone can do it. Now it does take work, it's not, a lot of these sales messages out there are very misleading. They make it sound so simple, like you just push a button and money's going to rain from the sky. It's not like that. You will face obstacles. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take time to see the fruits of your labor. But as long as you understand that and you're willing to do the work, I still think there's no better business model out there than affiliate marketing. Now, there's different ways to do affiliate marketing. As the saying goes, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. I've tried them all. I've tried, without boring you too much, I've tried using other marketers' done for you systems. I don't recommend using done for you systems. I've tried sending Facebook ads to a pre-sale page to a sales page. So not inserting myself in the process, just sending ads to a sales page essentially. And that's the fastest way to go broke. I don't recommend doing that. So all these different methods out there, blogging, obviously you can do affiliate marketing through blogging. I've tried all of them, and I failed for the longest time, but I stuck with it because I understood there was something to this affiliate marketing, and I saw other people having success with it. So I thought, why can't I do the same thing? And eventually, because I stuck with it long enough, I found the right information. And since I've been implementing those strategies, I've been seeing some really amazing results. I learned how to, um, you know, build influence, posture, things like building trust with people, all this invisible stuff that goes on behind the scenes that hardly anyone talks about. All they talk about is, sending leads directly to a sales page and just hammering people over the head with sales offers. But people aren't going to buy from you if that's the way you're going to market. If you tried those strategies, 15 years ago, they might have worked, but um, people are so used to being promoted to nowadays. They don't respond to those kind of messages anymore. You have to go a little above and beyond. But it's not super difficult either. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's also not super difficult either if you have the right information. So if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing the best and simplest way that I know of, and that's what's worked for me and countless other students, all I suggest you do is click that link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Just enter your best email and I can send you a free workshop that'll just explain everything, how to pick great products, build out your simple sales process. You will have to do some video, but it's not like as heavy duty as doing a webinar. I prefer to do what's basically a mini webinar is what you'll be doing. Um, and if you're afraid to show your face, there are ways around that, and the training will talk about those ways as well. And you'll just be learning how to build trust with people, which again is the cornerstone of any online marketing. So I hope you enjoyed this review of Perfect Webinar Secrets. Again, it's a great program. I can't say anything bad about it. It just depends who you are, right? So if you're here because you're dead set on doing webinars, then go ahead and sign up. If you're here just because you're just doing some research and you just want the simplest path to, earning a full-time income online, I strongly suggest getting involved with affiliate marketing. And that's it. I hope to see you on the other side. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.